Welcome to Tokyo! We're here in downtown Tokyo, right behind the Shibuya crossing, and we're gonna do something really cool and interesting today.
We have a budget challenge for you guys. Nicky and I both have to have a full itinerary day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 activities, and transportation. But I'm gonna get $100 to do it, and Nicky is gonna get $1,000 to do it.
We're not gonna be alone though. We're gonna be joined by 2 incredible people who know Tokyo like the back of their hand.
I'll be with Ulysses, who will take me around for my day.
And I'm gonna be with Maya. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's time we head out and show you these 2 different ways of experiencing Tokyo.
Have fun.
I've got budget to play with, which means I was able to dart out the city and start my day in the most gorgeous of surroundings in this traditional Japanese accommodation in Hakone, where I have my own private hot springs bath on the balcony.
This is just the most epic way to start a day in Japan. The setting is stunning and there is actual hot spring water coming out of this box. It's boiling hot, it's wrapping me up like a hug. This is iconic.
Okay, it's time for breakfast. Let's go. Really quite chic, to be honest. So I had the option of a Japanese or American breakfast. Of course I had to go for the Japanese breakfast. It feels posh but strict but very luxury. Now Japanese breakfast might seem a little bit intimidating to the uninitiated, but there's a lot here and I'd recommend giving it a go. Get an American, European breakfast wherever you go. You're not going to often experience something like this in a place like this. So just go all in.
Thank you so much, bye. Okay, so even $1,000 doesn't protect you from the weather and it is super rainy. So we're gonna have to run to the bus stop because there's no taxis because of the rain. Oh my God, it's kind of crazy out here. But this is fun, bye, thank you so much. Oh my God, this place has been the best. Hopefully I'm gonna make it to the bullet train in time to meet Maya and hop into Tokyo. But hopefully things will be a little bit calmer. Hey, Ulysses.
Oh, hey.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Good, good, good.
Shall we head inside?
Let's go inside. Yeah, let's go.
You said you gotta get the waffle? Oh, that is the waffle itself, actually. That was
Yeah,
really
I've never
good.
got this, but it looks quite fancy. Yeah.
All right. That's the game plan. What are we doing today? What are we seeing? Where are we going?
My mission today is to take you on a more deeper, more local Japanese kind of experience. This is Tokyo and there's things that are modernized,
Right.
but there are many more traditional places that are left, and I'd love to take you around those areas.
So Fuglen, this place feels very modern. Looks like a cool, sort of hip place to do some work, catch up with friends, and then right across the street.
Yeah.
Is that like a shopping hall?
Yeah, it's a very traditional shopping arcade that's left, so the contrast is very stark.
I think today's gonna be about contrast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This video is not meant to be a race video, but it feels like one. I have the train in 3 minutes. Need to meet Maya. The bus was the slowest thing in the world, but we are so close. Hi, are we gonna make it? We have a Maya. By the skin of our teeth. We did it. And here is Maya. We had a very brief introduction as we were sprinting through the station, but how are you doing this morning?
I'm alright, yeah.
We're gonna go spend $1,000 on this day, and we've obviously had our incredible morning, waking up in the most unbelievable way. A little blip in the middle, had to sprint through the rain, and we almost missed the train and was on the slowest bus of all time. But
we made it.
We made it. We made it. Yes, and we've got some fun times ahead of us. I'm looking forward to arriving. So Maya,
Yes.
Question time.
Answer.
Why have you planned the day like you have for me today?
Honestly, Japan, there's like a lot of really cool free stuff to do. Lots of like sightseeing, lots of cultural elements to see. So when you're thinking about like itinerary of like what's really like the top of the top though, I would say food is like a huge category. High-end sushi, high-end wagyu. It's difficult to get outside of Japan. Centering things around food is like one of the best ways to have like the top-notch experience.
Okay, and centering things around food makes me a happy person, so that's good.
Kind of pouring outside, actually.
Apparently there's a typhoon coming.
Uh-oh. We're gonna just head across the street here. Oh my goodness. What?
We're back on the streets, brollies in hand, ready for the next experience, which is going to be...
We're going to Shibuya Sky, get a good look out of the city. Woo.
So this is this one right in front of us?
Yeah, so we just take some stairs, we'll be there soon.
Maya was joking. I would take the stairs.
You would? Oh, I'll take elevator, you can take stairs. So this is Asakusa. Asakusa has a lot of small shops that we can eat, get like food, get little souvenirs. It's called a Shotengai, which is basically an arcade.
The place just looks gorgeous. There's so many colors, so many bright colors, and everything just kind of pops out at you. And this is like almost built into the city.
Yep, there's alleyways that go into, you know, hats that are roofed.
Yeah, right.
So there's a lot of like variety to the lighting and what kind of situation that you want to be in.
I feel like this is great for photos.
It is great, and exactly the reason why I took you here.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, Maya couldn't stop the rain, so it looks like the outdoor area of Shibuya Sky is closed.
All right. We had to get out of the rain because it's absolutely pouring.
Yeah.
There
Inside,
is an indoor observatory, so we'll go up there.
we're gonna see the views still.
I mean, we can still take pictures from the gate.
Oh yeah, sure, we can.
There's tons to see.
Yeah.
We've made it up to the 45th floor of this tower, and the views are something else. Whoa. It's a shame the weather didn't play ball, but this is a cool experience nonetheless. If it would have been sunny and clear, it would have been even better.
This is gorgeous. It's a really cool mix of like old and new Tokyo, I guess. Tokyo seems like it's got it all standing from right here.
It does.
All right, cool. On to the next spot.
Yeah, let's go.
Back out into the rain.
Yeah.
Am I waiting for a taxi game? Do you know, it's a bit of a workout this actually. Gets your arms. Okay, so Maya, food is going to be an incredibly important part of our day today, and omakase to me means high, posh, elevated sushi, lots of it, lots of courses. Am I right? Is that what omakase is? Am I even saying that word right?
Yeah, I think you're definitely on the right track. So makaseru means to like leave it up to someone to do something. So omakase course is kind of like, it means you're entrusting the meal to the chef. So this means like if you're at a sushi restaurant, the omakase course is like, I'm gonna let the chef choose ingredients that are in season right now, or the freshest ingredients right now. And it also means that you can sort of tell them like, oh, I don't really eat, for example, I don't really eat clam, and I can trust the chef to sort of switch out like the clam course for something else.
Okay, so you're getting the best of the best decided by the experts.
Exactly.
And subject to your tastes.
Exactly.
Sounds kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to order a full meal of fatty tuna? Because that's to my taste.
I think you could. I think it's possible.
I might do just that. Feels a bit uncouth there. I should be a bit more adventurous, maybe.
Here we are. Where are we?
We're at Tsukiji Market.
It smells so good, first of all. And there's so many little shops of food here.
Mainly it is a fish market, and there's a lot of restaurants that serve different types of fish and seafood. And then there's also ramen, beef bowls. A lot of the Japanese food that we all love, they're here.
You can find it here.
Yeah, and it smells really good. The great thing is that, you know, on the strip, there's anything from like a $10 amazing bowl to anything up to like $40+. We have a good range, so let's look around.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What is this?
It is oyster.
That's an oyster? That's a very large
That's
oyster.
a big oyster.
That's the biggest oyster I've ever seen. Well, what are you in the mood for?
Yeah, we can get raw fish, or another thing that might be good on a colder day like this when it's raining is we can get barbecued eel, which is rare, but it's actually a very traditional bowl in Japan. It's a little more meaty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, you want to try?
Let's do it.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, Maya, I think we're ready to
All right,
eat.
let's
Tell
go.
me what's in front of me, because I heard what all of this was in Japanese.
First of all, we have a salad here that's daikon and wakame, which is like seaweed and white radish. And then over here we have different types of sushi. So we have fatty tuna, shrimp, squid, uni, and another type of shell.
Lots of different things here, lots of things to try, but this is where we start.
Yes.
Hey, how do we say like
Okay, before you
bon
eat,
appetit?
yeah, you usually say like itadakimasu,
Itadakan,
itadakimasu,
itadakimasu,
itadakimasu.
itadakimasu.
Nice.
Let's go. I made a good choice.
We made it. We're inside and we're about to have a nice warm meal. We've got eel,
Yep.
rice. What's in here?
So this is like a soup.
Oh, this comes with soup. Oh,
Yep.
wow. What kind of soup is that?
It's a very good question. This is called osuimono.
Osuimono.
It's a very more like thin tasting soup that comes with more traditional Japanese food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, cheers then.
Cheers. Okay.
So far, so delicious. I've noticed it's very quiet. There's no background music.
No,
It's
no.
like, is
I
this
think-
because it's all about the food?
Yeah, I think a lot of these like high-end sushi places, they really want you to focus on like the craft of making the sushi. Like a lot of times you might sit at the bar counter where you can see someone making it piece by piece in front of you. But I think the focus is really on like each piece of, sushi that you're eating.
One sense is reigning here, and it's taste. That's the most important. And I guess sight as well. It looks beautiful.
Fish that comes to this market, it's like freshly caught and brought here, right?
Yep. The whole idea around this place though is that when they chop the fish, there's a whole center. The guys that buy the fish there, they sell it here.
I see.
basically. So
I
it
see.
goes directly to these shops.
From the body of water, or from the bay to the center to the shops.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
That explains why this is like so fresh and like, it's just fresh fish.
No, it's a pretty good price for this.
If you're a big sushi fanatic, maybe you could come to sushi for lunch and get like the really top-notch sushi for like a lower price. Whereas dinner is always going to be more expensive. That's like every restaurant in Tokyo. There's usually a lunch price and a dinner price.
Okay, but you're getting pretty much the same stuff. Okay, so top tip from Maya here. If you want to save that little bit and have those incredibly premium experiences, lunch is the time to go and eat your meal.
Definitely.
Okay, there you go. Top tip. Heard it here first.
I am stuffed.
Me too.
That was really, really good. And it was what? Rice, eel, soup, and tea for 25 bucks?
Yep.
That, my friends, is what I call a bargain. Should we hit the next spot?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So there's this dessert place called Toraya right inside Tokyo Station.
Inside the station, all right.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is a budget?
So that's the kind of story that I wanted, where it's just like it looks insanely fancy, but oddly there's a dessert shop that isn't too crazy expensive.
It's cool that this is part of the station.
Yeah, it's part of the station and it's part of this really crazy hotel.
We'll have to come back and have TPG do a little hotel review.
Yeah.
This looks really awesome. Okay, Maya, where to now?
All right, we are going to get some tea. So this place Ippodo Tea. They have a lot of different types of tea. So we're gonna kind of get a sampling. There's matcha, which I think everyone knows, but it's like the powdered one. Gyokuro. Sencha, which is really common. Bancha. It's always nice to have like a nice cup of like green tea with like Japanese food. I feel like it goes so well together. Or like a lot of times you can like go to a nice park, like Japanese garden, get like a tea with like a wagashi, like the Japanese sweet, and it's kind of like perfect balance of like sweet and like bitter.
Makes you feel a taste of Japan in drink form.
So we're in Toraya right now. Toraya has been around since the 1300s, actually. They're basically a wagashi shop. Wagashi is Japanese snacks. What we have in front of us, we have yokan. Yokan is a red bean paste mixed with like sugar, and also really high quality green tea. Like this is even like fancy, but we can still afford it, which is great.
Ryokan is like pretty traditional, right?
It's very traditional, very traditional. In Japan, there's always like a balance between like how much of culture do we preserve, but that sentiment usually comes from like, oh, we need to like be hardcore. Whereas like this place exists from like the 1300s, but they're like, oh, we need to like mix up some kind of modern twist to it so that younger people come in and they can enjoy a more traditional meal.
We're doing the 5 petals tasting course service, which is going to be 5 teas paired with sweets.
How to drink green tea.
For your first, pour the hot water in your cup. I need to decipher this, wait. Oh, no. So this, oh, there's the tea in here. Okay, so this is for seconds. Don't ask me why, but.
Do you pour this into the water, or you pour the water
into the water into here, yeah.
Okay, you pour the water into there.
And then we wait 1 minute. And it magically becomes tea.
Cheers. The tea is really strong and earthy, and this paste is quite sweet, but it's like a light sweetness, you know?
But the idea with like this being really sweet is to combat it kind of
with the green
with
tea.
the green tea.
That contrast. I'm telling you, dude, today's all about contrast. Oh my gosh.
We're now heading for food to finish off tonight. Where are we going?
We are going to a Wagyu place. So I've ordered a course meal. So it's going to be coming with all sorts of dishes and all sorts of meat.
What's special about this place or the food you're going to eat?
This place serves Kuro Wagyu, I think, which is like the black Wagyu, or it just means like the top quality beef. And I think they have their own sort of like fusion spin on a few dishes too.
Okay, so we're getting basically the most legit beef in Tokyo.
Yeah, really, really good.
And finally, what's it called?
It's called Ushigoro, and this is the Shinjuku branch that we're going to.
Where are we now? This looks very interesting.
So this is in Arakicho. It's around the Yotsuya area. There are lots of local bars and local restaurants. Some of it, you can't even go in if you don't know the owners.
Oh, interesting.
As a comparison, I think most tourists go to Golden Gai, which is in Shinjuku.
Yeah.
This is kind of a similar deal, but it's a little bit more local. Since it's a Friday night today, there's gonna be a few like local workers enjoying their Friday night in a small bar. And we're kind of here to see that and enjoy that scene.
Cool.
Welcome to Shinjuku. Gonna take 12 stairs.
Too weak. Maybe we'll walk down. Excited?
So excited. Best part of the day.
This is a good vibe. Where are we? What is this restaurant?
This restaurant is called Noki. Usually in Japan, you know, barbecued chicken, yakitori is very popular, but this is a barbecued pork place.
pork.
Yeah. And also their beer and drinks are really nice as well.
Sounds like we're having pork and beer tonight.
Yep, definitely.
All right, let's order.
Yep. They serve everything from like guts and like the head. We can try that, but maybe we can start off with like the more normal stuff maybe.
I'm down for guts and head, dude.
We'll get like their trademark stuff and then like maybe a little bit more like unique foods too.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm certainly down for that.
Whoa!
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Ding. Kanpai. Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Kanpai!
Kanpai.
Kanpai!
That was so good, dude. I'm like stuffed to the brim. Well, this has been quite the day, man. I'm so glad that we got to go around and we got to see a lot.
We got to see a lot. We covered a lot of ground. We ate a lot of different kinds of stuff too.
Yeah. Thanks for taking me around. I'll see you soon.
See you soon, man.
Oh, what a day.
Thank you so much for today. It was so great. Back onto the rainy streets of Tokyo, and that concludes my $1,000 day. And what a day it was! Honestly, unbelievable. Waking up in that ryokan was just one of the best experiences. Having that hot onsen bath and the incredible Japanese breakfast. The bullet train, an iconic and cool Japanese experience. And then the tea, and then the food. That dinner was unbelievable, and that sandwich, possibly one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. I'm now running across the road. I think I'm gonna head to a bar. Just gonna round off with a nightcap. But this has been my $1,000 day in Tokyo. Thanks for joining me.
All right, I'm at my hotel for the night. Pardon the appearance, I had to change out of my sopping wet clothes and into something warm because there is a literal typhoon passing over Japan right now. But man, what a great day. Even with all that rain, I really enjoyed venturing around with Ulysses. In my experience, even though we were spending less money, we weren't sacrificing on quality at all. I think my favorite part of the day had to be having a meal inside the tiny restaurant at Tsukiji Market. It was just like a very nice and cozy little vibe. That's a moment that I'll take with me for a good long while up here. And I've witnessed firsthand that $100 goes a long way here in Tokyo. Can't wait to come back and explore the rest of the city. But for now, I need to go to bed. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.